Hi there, I am Keith and welcome to another of my video movie reviews. Screw you, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Up yours, Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1. And I say that because ever since Hollywood got the idea of, hey, we've got a young adult series that's coming to an end. Let's break up that last book in 2 parts. It's gone to hell. Because those first parts always suck. And with that, welcome my review of Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. So, in this movie, which is a continuation, of course, of the last one, we see our hero, Katniss Everdeen, as she's all aflutter because her love, Peeta, has been kidnapped and has been taken to the capital, and she has to rescue him. Of course, she's got her sidekick Gale along for the ride, played by Liam Hemsworth, but she doesn't want to talk to Gale. All she wants to do is get with Peeta, which makes no sense to me, because you'd think at some point Gale would be like, hey, what about me? Don't you know that my brother was just named the sexiest man in the world? Don't you know how awesome I am? But she's like, no, I want to be with Peeta. So, one of the things that I really liked about the Hunger Games is the fact that we've got this awesome female lead in Jennifer Lawrence. And we saw it in the first Hunger Games movie. I really enjoyed the first Hunger Games movie. Of course, I liked it a lot more the first time I saw it when it was called Lord of the Flies. But still, a good movie nonetheless. But by the time you get to this third installment, Mockingjay Part 1, there's minimal action for her. In fact, her action is reduced to 2 scenes in the entire movie. I can't tell you what she does because I don't want to give it away, but let's just say it's not overly exciting. In regards to the rest of the cast, thank God for Woody Harrelson because he brought some comedic relief to this movie, and Elizabeth Banks is always entertaining as well. But the movie as a whole? How did Julianne Moore end up in this movie? Like, seriously, you know, as President Coin, I didn't find her overly exciting in the movie, and I don't necessarily think she was overly excited to be in it. Maybe because all of her good stuff will come in Part 2. I don't know why we need to have the Part 1 and the Part 2. The book wasn't, the third book wasn't that exciting from what people have told me. I haven't read it, but my friend read it, and he was on Jeopardy, so he knows what he's talking about. Anyways, interesting fact, Josh Hutcherson, who plays Peeta, was in a movie called Detention. And that's what I felt like I was in watching this movie. It's like I felt like I had punished somebody, or I did something to somebody and I was being punished by having to watch this movie. I didn't find it to be very enjoyable at all. I'm giving this movie a C+. I would love to say, you know what, wait for this movie to come out on video or wait for it to come out on Blu-ray or whatever. But the fact of the matter is that if you want to follow the progression of the movie and the series, you have to go and see this movie. Here's the thing. Part 2, which I'm expecting will be good, doesn't come out until next November. So you've got time if you want to wait until video. And with all due respect to the lovely young adults who might be watching this blog, who are about to blow up my Twitter and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, watch the movie first, and if you honestly liked it, we clearly didn't see the same thing. As always, you can check me out on Twitter at CFL_fan, Facebook.com/WittyWhittier, and WittyWhittier.com. By the way, this is the only blog that I will be doing of Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. I'm not splitting the blog in 2. That might be a good thing. Thanks for checking this out, and I'll see you at the movies.